Hi, comic book fans, and welcome to another SundayComics.com video. It's a Monday night. It's the price variance. I apologize for missing last week. It was my fault, not Alan's. Right. Okay. So Mr. Pollitt has done his picks of the hottest Silver Age comic sales on Heritage last week. And I think there's going to be a few familiar ones here. I can feel it in my blood. There's going to be an Amazing Fantasy 15, and
That's your favorite book. I couldn't I know you'd be sad if I didn't bring that one. Okay,
and
you'd be sad.
I've got a feeling Paste Pot Pete is going to be coming back. Right. Okay, so I'm going to show my screen, and here we go. And that's the last one on Alan's channel, and we are going to be looking. Oh my goodness, what skills of prediction I have.
Oh my goodness. Another favorite of your characters. Just this is Mark's picks in a way. This is totally Mark's favorite characters. Paste Pot Pete.
Really do not like Paste Pot Pete.
He's got the bucket of glue.
Yeah. And after our last time where we spent most of the show talking about Paste Pot Pete, my mate Grey Man tells me that he had a makeover and he's now called the Trapster.
Yes, the Trapster. Yeah, I actually had the first appearance of the Trapster twice. I bought it twice by accident.
Really?
Yeah.
So not only right. So you've obviously been a Paste Pot Pete fan.
I am totally. I love the quirky characters that are silly like this.
First Silver Age appearance.
I have his first appearance too.
Oh my goodness. And you've got 2 copies of the first appearance of the Trapster.
Yeah, and I have him tattooed on my
Right, so this is the first appearance of it's not the first appearance of Paste Pot Pete, it is the first appearance of Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange in a 6-0.
In a 6-0. That's not bad.
This is Strange Tales 110. Yeah. And it sold for $5,280. That's a pretty good sale.
Is that up?
But it's way down. Yeah, I knew this was down. Again, this is one that's come back to
the last sale. This is up.
Yeah, back on trend line though is the big thing about this one.
I'd say back on trend line, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's down from the COVID blip, but if you drew a nice line from there to there, you'd be
So I mean, it's up from the last sale too, which is a good sign.
It is. Now, we did say this was worth watching to see whether it was going to bounce back, and it does appear to have bounced back a bit. So I think it's not falling. The falling knife has stopped, so you can catch it.
Yeah, we're seeing that a lot in this list, even like that. Things are kind of back to the trend line.
Yeah,
and even getting maybe a few big sales. Yeah. So yeah, I think maybe the worst is over. I don't know. the sky has fallen, and we're now picking it back up again.
Yeah, I think you're okay. If you want to go and buy Paste Pot Pete and his gun on this cover, you're probably safe enough to do so now. Don't think it's falling further. Right. Okay. Moving on.
Oh wait, how many were on the census? I always like to know. That's a question I always like to ask.
I know. 2,336.
Okay, so pretty low census count for. I think it's just because it's a higher number. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And next one is Hulk 1.
Hulk 1 in a 0.5 or a 1?
This is is it fair or is this?
It's poor. It says poor. PR.
4 is a 0.5.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, that's a good price, I think.
Yeah. So 7,000. So I paid less than that for my 2.0.
Okay. Right. Let's have a look at this.
And this is an ungraded copy. So, well, grading it's not going to make any much.
Well, no, it can't go down any further, can it? I think. Yeah, I'll tell you why I think that, Alan. It's why I asked whether it was a 0.5 or a 1. Is if that is complete and there's nothing missing, is that a 0.5 or is it a 1?
A 1.
If it's a 1, that's a good price. If it's a 0.5, that's a high price. And I think that's why it's between the two, because it hasn't been graded and it might be complete.
Well, what does it say in the notes? Go down to the heritage notes. Usually it'll say missing pages or something like that. Because if it's a PR, then it's
oh, it's incomplete. It's missing the center.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. PR so is 0.5.
It is a 0.5, in which case that's a crazy high price.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I said I paid less than that for my 2.0.
Yeah. I mean, 7,000, that's back up here somewhere. It's halfway up the blip curve.
Yeah, even for that, and that's on that's on the 1, right? You're looking at the 1.
No,
right
I'm
now.
looking. No, this is a 0.5.
Oh, that is the 0.5. Okay, okay. So it's actually, this one has kind of a weird curve, anyways. And actually, you have to add a bit to the price because it's going to cost you, like 500 or so to just get it graded.
Yeah, it will, because they charge you once it gets over a certain price, you have to pay a percentage of the price.
Yeah, you say 4% fee, and then plus another 200 to get it graded. Even.
Yeah, I think that was an expensive buy.
But it does present really well.
Well,
that's yeah. I mean, look at it. It doesn't have any big chunks out of it. It's a nice presenting 0.5.
Maybe not for me.
Oh, usually when I see 0.5s, it's like missing half the cover and
missing. Yeah.
Like.
But it is missing the center fold, so it's not all there. So you're not buying a full.
But it's one of those ones that somebody might have, like another incomplete, but in a different way, or coverless copy, and they can just marry the two.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Another Strange Tales. This one's 9.8 in comparison.
This is the first appearance of Eternity, or is it
first appearance of Eternity? Yeah. Who's not on the cover?
Yeah. And also, I think it's when we see him with the eye patch.
First appearance of Eternity, Dormammu. First appearance of Dormammu. Baron Mordo and Tony Stark appearance. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, those just appearances. It's the first.
Just appearances. Yeah, just a fraternity. So, but this is a cool one because it's a 9.8.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You never see these in this condition.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
$10,000. I think that's probably a reasonable price.
Yeah, it seems
a little. It's a reasonable price. Yeah, it's about right.
Oh, okay, so this one didn't even. Again, this is one where there's no COVID bump because there's just no COVID sale, probably.
There was a sale in December of 2020. That was COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, but barely. Like things weren't kind of like. It was really 2021 that was the big year where things were going insane.
Okay, well, anyway, so this is a record, Alan.
Yeah, wow, that's cool. It's nice to see a record.
That's our second record.
And it's a high grade.
There's only 3 9/8s.
3 9/8s and about 1,000 on the census.
Yeah, so quite a low count.
Yeah, wow, cool to see a record.
Yeah, that's 2 records we've had this week.
Wow, good week.
Right, okay, next up. Oh, goodness me, keep seeing this one as well, but it's better than.
Well, it's big sales, right?
Yeah. Right, so X-Men 1. Now then, Alan, I've looked at this. What percentage do you think this is down since the blip?
I remember even like 2.0s going for a crazy, like 10,000 range. So I'd say it's only down slightly, actually, though. I think it went up to maybe 16,000, I think. So this is at 12,000. So okay, let's take a look. Let's see if my memory is good.
Wrong. This is half what it peaked at.
Oh, it actually went up to 20,000.
Peaked at 28,000.
Whoa, that is so insane. But if you look at the trend line, it is back on trend line. Actually,
yeah, it is. But don't you feel a bit sorry for the person who paid 28?
I feel bad for that person. That person's probably like, crying somewhere.
I mean, they've lost $17,000 in
17,000. You could buy 2 copies.
2 years.
Two and a bit copies. You could get some other cool
Yeah.
little book with it. Wow, that is really sad. But this is a cool book. I think, it's still within the trend line. It's actually going up from the trend line. I think this one, if you buy it now, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, you want to buy it about $10,000, I think. You'd be all right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I feel very sorry for this person, whoever they are. Right.
Yeah. What's the census count? I always like to ask.
Census count is
I think it's like
6,000.
Yeah, I knew it was like a higher one.
Yeah. Same as the Daredevil, isn't it? I mean, it was.
Yeah.
It's after they would had a success, so people would have been that have printed more number ones. Unlike Doctor Strange, first appearance in Pete comic, right? Oh, here we go.
Your favorite book of all time. And
Fed up of this one, right? So this, for those of you who don't know, this features the first appearance of a spider character. He gets
I think it's a man too, right?
Yeah, he gets bitten by a radioactive spider. Develops.
He's a spider character. He's a man.
Use webs out of his hands. Very unlikely, and has become the most popular superhero ever.
Yeah.
Right. This is his first appearance, and you can get this for a very reasonable price.
$31,000.
$31,000. Is that a deal?
It is down. I know, but it's actually a pretty strong sale.
It's a pretty decent. Is it? The last one sold at 40,000 in August.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is 6,000 down from that. So I don't think.
I thought it had sold for around 30. Oh my goodness, I was totally mistaken. So this is actually down still.
This is down another 8,000 from the.
Oh my goodness.
And
this book is.
Somebody paid $65,000.
Wow, for a 3.5?
For 3.5.
Wow, that's so crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Okay, I didn't realize it was that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a silly price. I mean, I'm happy for the person who ever sold that for $65,000. They can buy it back now for less than half.
Wow, that's so crazy. Wow, I didn't realize this one's still going down. So this one hasn't found the floor yet.
I don't think this has found its floor. No.
Well, so I bought my 3.0 for 12,000.
Yeah.
So hopefully it doesn't go back.
I think you're all right with that. I think that's pretty good. Still a pretty good deal. I don't think you've lost money on that. 3.0 for 12,000.
But mine's missing a coupon, so it's incomplete.
Oh, it's a £30,000, £24,000 comic. So your quid's in, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, you missed the chance to sell it for 40,000, but
Yeah, I probably should have flipped it.
Yeah. Right, that's it. That's your lot this week, guys. We've had some amazing Fantasy 15 fun. We've had some Pete Pot, the Trapster.
Trapster.
And you need to go over to Allan's channel because he shows one of my favorite comics of all time, Vampirella #1, art by Frank Frazetta. So don't miss that. Head over to Allan's channel to get a chance to see that rare comic in a high grade. Okay, that's it for next week. We'll be back next week. No missing out and missing another week. I'll be here.
Cool.
I'm sure Allan will be around. So that's your lot. See ya again soon.